In this segment, we focus on the Open Policy Agent, commonly referred to as OPA. Our goal here is to build a solid understanding of OPA and explore how it can be effectively implemented within your systems. OPA is a versatile, open-source policy engine that allows you to enforce policies across a wide range of software, from APIs and microservices to entire systems. By adopting OPA, you can ensure consistent policy enforcement regardless of the complexity of your infrastructure. This slide sets the foundation for how OPA operates and the benefits it brings to modern system management. In this introduction, we will explore the growing need for effective policy management in modern systems. As cloud-native applications and microservices rapidly increase, the complexity and dynamism of infrastructures become apparent. This growth highlights the necessity for consistent policy enforcement across various systems to maintain order and security. This presentation aims to educate both developers and the information security team about the Open Policy Agent, OPA. We will provide guidance on how to implement policy-based controls in software systems using OPA. This will enable your organization to handle policy management more efficiently and ensure consistent enforcement across diverse environments. In this section, we will focus on the objectives of integrating Open Policy Agent, OPA, into your systems. Firstly, you'll gain an understanding of OPA and its key functionalities. This foundation will enable you to effectively implement policy as code, which is crucial for writing and enforcing policies using OPA. These policies will help you enhance security and ensure compliance within your software systems. By the end of this module, you'll be equipped to leverage OPA to address the complex security and compliance requirements of modern infrastructure. Let's focus on understanding what the Open Policy Agent, or OPA, is and how it can benefit your technology stack. OPA is an open-source policy engine designed to enforce policies efficiently across your entire ecosystem. It plays a pivotal role in separating policy decisions from the application code, making it easier to manage and implement policies uniformly. One of the standout features of OPA is its unified policy language, REGO, a high-level declarative language that standardizes policy creation. This language empowers you to define policies clearly and concisely. Moreover, OPA's extensibility allows it to integrate seamlessly with a diverse range of systems such as Kubernetes, microservices, and CI/CD pipelines. It's also built to handle high-performance demands in distributed environments, providing scalability for complex IT landscapes. By adopting OPA, organizations can streamline their policy management processes, ensuring they are consistent, transparent, and aligned with security and compliance needs. In this slide, we're discussing why the Open Policy Agent, OPA, is significant for modern systems. One of the key reasons is consistency. OPA enforces policies uniformly across various services and applications, ensuring reliable governance. Its flexibility allows for granular control over policy application, catering to a wide range of use cases. OPA also brings transparency to the policy management process, with code-based policies that are both versioned and auditable, enhancing accountability. From a compliance perspective, OPA simplifies the enforcement of regulations by applying policies in a systematic manner. These benefits make OPA an essential component for managing policies effectively across an organization's technology stack. In this slide, we are focusing on the core concepts that make OPA a robust tool for policy management in your systems. At the heart of OPA is the policy as code paradigm, which allows you to define and manage your policies programmatically, much like you would with your software code. This approach facilitates efficient policy development, management, and maintenance. To support this, OPA utilizes a declarative language known as REGO. REGO is specifically designed for writing policies that automate decision-making processes. By using REGO, you gain the ability to create clear, concise, and logical policies that OPA can enforce consistently across all your systems. OPA also ensures decision-making is consistent across systems, providing uniform enforcement no matter how diverse your infrastructure might be. Lastly, the integration points offered by OPA enable seamless policy enforcement across a wide range of ecosystems, ensuring your policies are applied where and when they require action. This comprehensive approach streamlines the way policies are implemented and maintained across various environments. On this slide, we're focusing on the concept of policy as code. This approach involves writing policies in a code form, which provides multiple advantages, such as enabling version control, testing, and facilitating collaboration among team members. By treating policies like software code, you can track changes over time, validate policies before they are deployed, and create an environment where teams can collaboratively contribute to policy development. This structured method ensures that policies are well managed, transparent, and adaptable as organizational needs evolve. On this slide, we explore the REGO language, which is pivotal for expressing policies. REGO is a declarative language that offers several features tailored for policy definition. One key feature is its high-level abstractions, making the crafting of policies more straightforward. REGO's expressiveness is another highlight, allowing it to manage a variety of policy types. Furthermore, the language is extensible, supporting custom functions and libraries, which enhance its flexibility. To illustrate REGO in action, consider this example policy. The policy is organized under the package example.authz. By default, access is denied, as indicated by default allow equals false. Access is permitted if the request method is get and the path is /public. Alternatively, access is granted if the user's role is admin. Through these components, REGO demonstrates how policies can be precisely articulated to meet complex requirements. In this slide, we're focusing on the decision-making process within Open Policy Agent, OPA. OPA is responsible for evaluating policies in order to arrive at decisions. The first point to understand is that OPA processes inputs that are typically JSON-based, which represent the current state or a specific request that needs evaluation. As these inputs are fed into OPA, the system queries the defined policies to generate decisions. These decisions can be straightforward, like Boolean outcomes, such as allow or deny. They can also be more complex, involving detailed and nested data structures, depending on the policy requirements. The key takeaway here is that OPA's evaluation process is flexible and capable of handling simple to complex queries, providing tailored decision-making for a variety of policy enforcement scenarios. Open Policy Agent, OPA, offers robust integration capabilities across a diverse range of services, platforms, and methods. When it comes to services and platforms, OPA can be integrated with Kubernetes for managing admission control and security policies, allowing for nuanced governance of cluster resources. In microservice architectures, OPA ensures consistent policy enforcement through API authorization and feature flag management, addressing the complexities of distributed systems. Furthermore, in CI/CD pipelines, OPA helps in conducting compliance checks and security scans, thereby upholding security standards throughout development and deployment phases. OPA can also be integrated through various methods. As a REST API, OPA can be run as a daemon that services can query for policy decisions via HTTP. For more intimate integration, OPA can be embedded directly as a Go library, which directly evaluates policies within an application's codebase for greater synergy. Additionally, OPA can operate as a sidecar in containerized environments or at the host level, where it facilitates local policy decisions, effectively lowering network overhead and improving response times. These versatile integration points make OPA a powerful tool in ensuring policy compliance across diverse infrastructure and application landscapes. Implementing OPA in your organization requires a structured approach, beginning with a thorough assessment phase. Start by identifying critical policy requirements, including compliance standards like GDPR or HIPAA, as well as internal security and operational policies. It's essential to evaluate your current policy enforcement mechanisms to pinpoint existing points, identify any gaps, and discover areas that could benefit from enhancement. Next, in the planning phase, define clear objectives. Prioritize the policies that will have the most significant impact when implemented with OPA. As you design your architecture, consider integration methods that best suit your environment, keeping scalability and high availability in mind. Execution involves several key steps: developing policies using REGO, the policy language for OPA, and collaborating closely with stakeholders to ensure the policies meet organizational needs. Testing and validating these policies with OPA is vital, as is integrating them with your applications and CI/CD pipelines. A staged rollout is recommended for smoother implementation. Finally, set up logging and alerts to monitor policy performance and conduct regular reviews and updates to keep your policies current and effective. In this slide, we're exploring the benefits of adopting Open Policy Agent, OPA, within your organization. One significant advantage is an improved security posture, achieved through consistent policy enforcement across all services. This ensures that security protocols are uniformly applied, reducing vulnerabilities. Another benefit is operational efficiency. By unifying policy management, organizations can streamline processes, leading to reduced complexity in handling policies. For compliance assurance, OPA offers clear version policies that simplify the audit process, helping to meet regulatory requirements effectively. Lastly, scalability is a key advantage, as OPA enables efficient policy enforcement even in large distributed systems, making it a suitable choice for dynamic and growing environments. Let's explore some case studies and examples highlighting successful implementations of Open Policy Agent, OPA. First, we'll look at Netflix, where OPA was adopted for fine-grained access control within their microservices architecture. By centralizing authorization policies and integrating them with their service mesh, Netflix achieved a high level of policy enforcement consistency and simplified policy management across thousands of services. Another significant example is Capital One, which implemented OPA for Kubernetes admission control. By doing so, they were able to enforce security and compliance policies at the cluster level. This automation of policy checks during deployment not only ensured adherence to industry regulations, but also minimized the necessity for manual interventions and consequently reduced errors. These cases showcase how OPA can effectively be utilized in diverse scenarios to enhance both security and operational efficiency. In this slide, we explore the lessons learned from using OPA in different scenarios. One of the issues identified is the challenge of writing policies for complex situations. The proposed solution is to begin with simpler policies and gradually tackle more intricate ones. Utilizing OPA's documentation and community resources can also aid in understanding. Another issue is the potential performance overhead that OPA can introduce, leading to latency. To mitigate this, optimizing policies, employing caching strategies, and appropriately scaling OPA instances are recommended. Lastly, a cultural shift may occur as teams might resist adopting policy as code practices. Addressing this involves providing training, emphasizing the benefits, and involving teams in the policy development process to foster a more accepting and participatory environment. In this slide, we're focused on strategies to overcome challenges when adopting Open Policy Agent, OPA. Starting incrementally can be very effective. Begin with non-critical systems and aim for quick wins to demonstrate the tool's value. This approach helps teams gain confidence without risking key operations. Collaboration is another key aspect. Encouraging cooperation between teams and establishing clear ownership can smooth the integration of policy as code practices. This ensures everyone is on the same page and can lead to more cohesive policy implementation. Lastly, leveraging community resources and tools can vastly improve your OPA adoption process. Utilizing existing policy libraries and engaging in forums can provide valuable support and insights, reducing the learning curve and potential roadblocks you might encounter. When implementing Open Policy Agent, OPA, adhering to best practices is key to achieving optimal results. First, focus on modular policy design. By creating reusable modules, you enhance the readability and maintainability of your policies, making it easier for different team members to understand and contribute. Policy testing is another critical element. Implement comprehensive tests to ensure that your policies are robust and function as intended under various scenarios. This practice helps in catching errors early and maintaining policy integrity over time. Version control is essential for collaboration and managing changes. It allows multiple contributors to work on policies simultaneously and offers the ability to roll back to previous versions if necessary, ensuring that you have a history of changes and can recover from mistakes efficiently. Documentation cannot be overstated. Providing clear and thorough documentation makes future understanding and updates of the policy much more manageable. It ensures that the knowledge is not lost and aids new team members in getting up to speed. Lastly, performance monitoring should not be overlooked. Keeping an eye on OPA's performance and optimizing it as necessary can prevent potential bottlenecks and ensure that your system runs smoothly. By following these best practices, you establish a robust framework for using OPA effectively. In moving forward with your Open Policy Agent OPA journey, consider these key steps and resources. First, identify areas within your organization where OPA's features can provide immediate value. Start with a small-scale pilot project to understand its impact before scaling up. It's also important to focus on training. Enhance your team's skills in REGO and policy development to ensure effective implementation. Additionally, engaging with the OPA community is very beneficial. Being part of this community will keep you updated and provide support through your journey. For further resources, the OPA official website is an excellent starting point, offering comprehensive guides, API references, and tutorials. Interactive workshops are also available to deepen your learning. Lastly, don't forget to check out the GitHub repository for access to source code and examples that might be helpful in your projects. Now that we've covered the key aspects of our previous action items, it's essential to open the floor for any questions. This is your opportunity to clarify any uncertainties you might have. Additionally, I encourage you all to share your ideas and potential use cases for Open Policy Agent OPA. This kind of discussion can provide valuable insights into how OPA can be applied in various scenarios, and it enhances our collective understanding of its capabilities. Your contributions are not only welcome, but vital for generating a robust dialogue around implementing effective policy management strategies using OPA. The current slide provides valuable resources and references for those interested in further exploring the Open Policy Agent, or OPA. For official guidance and comprehensive documentation, the OPA docs are an essential starting point. If you're looking to understand the REGO language, which is integral to working with OPA, the REGO Language Guide offers detailed insights. Additionally, real-world case studies can be particularly enlightening. Netflix shares their experience using OPA for authorization in microservices. Similarly, Capital One outlines their approach to policy enforcement with OPA, providing practical examples of how these concepts are applied in large-scale systems. For community support and discussions, there are two main avenues: the OPA Slack channel, which is a great space for real-time interaction with other users, and the OPA discussions on GitHub, where you can engage with ongoing conversations, ask questions, and share your experiences. These resources collectively support your journey in mastering OPA and implementing robust policy management in your projects. In conclusion, let's summarize what we've covered. The Open Policy Agent plays a significant role in policy management, especially within modern systems. It provides a unified approach to policy enforcement, ensuring that your applications adhere to necessary guidelines effectively and efficiently. Throughout this course, we explored various implementation strategies and best practices, helping you understand how to leverage OPA in your projects successfully. As a call to action, I encourage you to consider integrating OPA in your upcoming projects. It's also essential to foster strong collaboration between your developers and security professionals to enhance policy enforcement and management. We've reached the end of our session. I want to extend my gratitude to each of you for your time and attention. The insights and knowledge shared through this course hold great potential for enhancing your projects and fostering effective collaboration. Thank you once again for being a part of this learning journey.